spiciest sauce in the world.
Oh my god. What's another one that we can do?
What's another one they always do?
Yeah. Or do
Right.
let's get this over.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Trash Bag Dad, and I am accompanied once again by my amazing and beautiful wife.
Hi, it's me, Violet, from Violet's Fantasy on YouTube, and She Dies in the End on Instagram.
Had a trainer on that one from the last video. But yes, today what we are going to tackle here is the Hot Ones Challenge, as you can see. But instead of doing the regular interviewer questions, we're going to be adding a little twist. And that is, boom, questions from the game, Are We Really Strangers? That way, not only can you, as the audience, get to know us more intimately, we get to know a little bit more about each other. Are We Really Strangers, if you haven't played before, has 3 different levels of questions that you would ask. So, cards that you can pull, ranging from regular, everyday, that you would answer on a first date or ask on a first date, all the way to things that you probably wouldn't even know about your partner if you've been with them for a very long time. The rules are, we're going to start off with the first 4 sauces on tier 1. It's going to be the easier questions, a little bit of spice, a little kick, but still enjoyable. And then as we move up on tier 2, we have the hotter sauces, where things start to get really spicy. That's going to be reserved for our sauces 5 through 8 from the Hot Ones Challenge. And then lastly, tier 3, where you wouldn't ask this for your partner unless if you wanted a backhand or you were insane. This is going to be reserved for the hottest hot sauces within this challenge, which is 9 and 10. So without further ado, let's get cracking.
Let's get saucy, mother.
It's saucy, mother. And we're back. We have just sauced all of our wings, chicken nuggets, very generously with the 10 hot sauce sauces from the Hot Ones Challenge. So
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm gonna die.
I also am going to die. As you can see, there's 9 here, ranging from original all the way to the 9th sauce, which is Arbol Scorpion. Ooh, okay. And then the last 2 here.
The dab.
The last dab.
Only has a dab.
Only a dab. We don't want to go to the hospital. But let us start off with my lovely wife drawing the first card.
Oh my god, okay. How do I show you I'm upset without telling you I'm upset?
So, this is a really easy one. What she does whenever she's upset is she'll, like, do a little one of those, a little eyeball twitch maybe, or like, you know, she'll just look at me like I'm dumb, you know, just sort of blank stare.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. One of the other things too is, like, I can tell in your tone of voice, you know, like you'll have, you know, you're like, hey, I love you, how are you, sweetie? Or you'll be like, what?
I talk
what's
like
the
a
problem?
dude all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're homeboys and we're not, you know, we're not together, you know. It's like, what do you need, you know? Okay, let us divulge into Wing 1, and this is the Hot Ones Classic. It is a updated ode to American hot sauce tradition. Tangy apple cider vinegar and vibrant chile de arbol peppers grown by Smokin' Ed Curry. So yeah.
Oh, I dropped it.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No,
But
it's good.
yeah,
It's not too spicy. Yeah.
that's what I was expecting, you know.
Little kick. I would eat it normally. Let us go for number 2. So I will draw this card. Okay. What about me first stood out to you physically?
Physically, I would say always been like your hair or your smile, because like you have such, like, I don't know, you have that hair type that's like whoop, you know, it's so perfect. It's like you know, like Lancelot, perfect hair. She's like, you know,
Thank
you
you.
wake up in the morning and you're like,
I try.
and you have beautiful, like, luscious lips that I love to kiss, and you've got like a great, like, unique smile. I think those are the two things that really stood out to me.
That's really sweet. Okay. And then that takes us to our second hot sauce of Little Dick's Ghost Pepper Pear.
Little Dicks.
Little Dick's.
Who?
Just like me.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I actually quite like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
It's sweet and spicy. It's apparently made from pears, mustard, and ghost peppers.
Rate it like a 3 on the spiciness scale.
Yeah, I'd say we're about like a 3 or so, with the original being at like 2, maybe. But it's definitely going to pick up as we go along, so stay tuned. So this takes us to number 3 for the cart.
How important do you think birthdays and holidays are to me? Explain.
I think birthdays and holidays are very important to
Yeah.
you. And the main thing, I'm going to see if I can get a photo and edit it up around here or so. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Of course, she went all out. It was even funny because I thought that I was the one to go all out. At the time, I was like, I had a little bit of play money. So I was like, oh, let me get all these decorations. Let me get these and that and the third. She ended up having the same balloons, you know, but she went above and beyond. That Valentine's Day made me feel so special, you know. She made a little hand-painted card, got me a little bouquet of Pokemon cards and stuff. It was really nice. Birthdays as well, too. My birthday actually recently passed on the 16th, and we spent practically the whole week partying and enjoying each other's company, which is really, really nice. So, definitely extremely important. If it was a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say at least an 11. You know?
Yeah.
At least an 11.
I love making people feel special, you know?
Yeah.
And I love feeling special on my special days, too.
Of course, yeah, and I love going all out. You know, holidays, birthdays, whatever. Okay, and that brings us to number 3, which is Neil's Real Deal Smoked Onion. And it has smoked onions, of course, tomato, molasses, tamarind, and other spices, as well as habanero peppers.
What's a tamarind?
I
Oh,
don't
they're
know.
they're little sea nuts.
Sea nuts? I was thinking of the little orange things, but those are tangerines. I think that's what I'm thinking of. This was actually a thicker sauce. It's just been sitting a bit, so it gets a nice, good coat, though. Let me...
It's not spicy at all. A little oniony.
Yeah, get a bit of the onion.
It's sweet, though.
It's very sweet. That's kind of sweeter than Little Dick's.
What?
But yeah,
I'm going in even to get a little extra
Yeah,
from the plate.
that's pretty good. You know, I would put like barbecue on that. Something like that. That'd be pretty yummy. Well, lick my fingers just while I still have the option to lick my fingers before dying. But yeah, so we are on our last question of category 1. And this brings us to our 4th card here. Actually, let me go to the end rather than the middle. What is this? Wild card. Write down how well you feel your partner knows you on a scale of 1 to 10. Compare and explain. I guess instead of writing it down, we can just talk about it. You know, we can just talk about it.
Yeah.
No need to write.
I'll go first. I think you know me. I would say like a 10. I mean, we live together. We do everything together, you know. I feel like there's not much you don't know about me, and whatever it is might just be like, I don't know, some childhood story that I haven't even remembered yet, you know, to tell you.
Yeah.
Or like things I don't even know about myself, because there's probably a bunch of stuff I don't even know about myself.
Honestly, I feel the same way. We've known each other for years now.
Yeah.
Even without being together, we've known each other since, what, 8th grade?
8th grade,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we've been
we're
each other
both
for...
20 now at this point, so...
We've known each other for quite some time. And so I feel like there's a lot
you've seen a lot of stages of me that other people in my life haven't seen, you know,
Yeah.
and you've stuck by me through it just like as a friend, you know.
Right, and I mean, like, you've known things about me before I even knew them, so I thought
Right.
that was really sweet that we were finally able to be more than just that for each
Be
other.
together.
But let me go ahead. We'll dig in to this little wing here.
Nugget.
Ooh.
Mm. So you're going for the full bite. I'm having it,
Mhm.
just in case.
All right, that was the last wing that we had just consumed, and that was Los Calientes Verde. Los Calientes Verde brings full-bodied flavor to the number 4 wing with tart tomatillo, smoked serrano, sweet and fruit, and earthly cumin. A fan favorite. Really good. I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, green sauce. So it's almost like the green sauce that you get in the actual like Mexican restaurants. You know what I'm talking about? But just a little bit more flavor to it. So it was good.
It was good. I would eat it again.
Do you want to try some, Wally? Are you trying to take your mom's place for when we inevitably lose our life? Huh? Second round. Let's go into the first flavor, which is apple caraway. It has sweet, juicy notes that enhance the fruit flavor of the habanero pepper. A dash of caraway adds that pinch of old world bittersweet to balance it all out. Delicious. Here you are.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm so good.
This is coated and it is
Yeah.
bright red. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but
Okay.
mm.
I think I taste the caraway. I'm
Yeah.
not sure I taste the apple.
I think I got a lot of apple. Yeah, it almost tastes like
Maybe I don't know what an
Applesauce.
apple tastes like.
yeah. We do not keep the doctors away in this house. We need frequent checkups. That's honestly pretty good.
Oh, it's a little spicy though.
Starting to get a little heat. Starting to get a little heat in there. Oh my goodness. It's getting spicy.
That's getting bad now. I'm feeling the heat from that apple caraway.
It is good,
It was sweet too.
but it sneaks up on.
Yeah.
That's good. That's where we start off with the hot sauce. It made me want to grab a drink, actually. Oh my god. Okay.
So, your turn to ask a question, right?
Yeah. Let me bring out. It's like I'm trying to choose the card for yourself. Another wild card. Okay. Finish the sentence. I'm sorry for blank. And then it's for both of us. And then we got to compare. Okay.
You want to just say it out loud?
Yeah, that's why I didn't say the write it down part.
Oh. The spice is getting to my brain.
Yeah. I'm sorry for being a smartass. There we go. I feel like that's...
I'm sorry for... Damn. Also being a smartass most of the time.
Yeah, I feel like I've rubbed off on you. It's where it gets back to the whole crooked eye, you know, cockeye, crazy dead stare, you know, that she'll get when she's upset, but she loves me. So, but I am sorry, because it happens a little bit more frequently than I can't control it sometimes.
I want to hit I want to get one of those like wiffle bats and just bonk.
Yeah, just a whiffle, donk, you know. But that brings us to our 6th hot sauce, which is Pepper North Scotch Bonnet and Jerk, a Jamaican-inspired spice of ginger, allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon, thyme, and cloves. Give that sauce its signature jerk flavor with a citrusy heat of Scotch bonnet peppers.
Ooh.
So let us
Oh my god.
dig in to 6.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if I like the flavor that much.
I kind of like it. It's almost like a lighter jerk chicken. You know, I like jerk chicken.
I don't think I've really ever had jerk chicken, to be honest. I think
Yeah.
I'm missing out, but
I've had it homemade. It's really good when it's homemade. I think it's a bit sweeter than what regular jerk is, you know?
I'm a big savory gal, so
Still good.
yeah.
I enjoy it.
It wasn't. I feel like I don't know. It's probably about to hit me, but I feel like I didn't get as spicy as the last one.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna sneak up on us this time. On the spicy scale, honestly, apple caraway. Actually, for the last two, because I don't think we rated the last two or three. Maybe we did the first two. What was it?
Oh right.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, the spice scale so far just now spiked from maybe like a 2 or 3 up to, I think, from apple caraway, we're at like a 5.
Yeah.
This is like a 5 or 6 right now, you know?
I feel like apple caraway was a 6, and this one's a 5.
That makes sense. I agree with that. Let us go into our next question, and then the next sauce.
What compromise have you seen me make in our relationship that you're most grateful for?
Oh, the excuse me, it's the carbonation. The sacrifice that I've most seen you make was just me moving in. Really, sharing your space.
I'm an only child, so
Yeah, she's no siblings. I grew up in a really big household. I've had to live with at least 4 siblings at a time, you know. At most, at least 2 or 3 were in the house with me, you know. So that's a total of 4 kids, 5 kids running around all at once between how I was growing up, and then, you know, I never had a share space, you know,
never shared attention.
Yeah.
I still don't.
She does not, no. I'm not even with the cat. Wallace hates me. So, you know, no need to worry about that. But, yeah, you know, that's a sacrifice that I think I find most noble about you, because it was without hesitation. As soon as I needed a place, she opened the door, you know, and no convincing was needed. I actually had to be convinced to come here. I was like, I don't think so. I don't know if that's something that would be great. And then she was like, no, please, come on. We'll open door, you know, and I've been grateful ever since, because it's given me the opportunity to be here, you know.
Yeah, be with me.
Yeah, which, I mean, how can I complain about that? Just my wife. And that brings us to our next sauce,
God.
which is Pepper Ninja. Ninja Napalm. This sauce keeps things simple and hot. Aromatics, lime juice, and curry powder provide a kick of flavor before scorpion... It's a burp and a sentence. Try to kick a flavor before scorpion peppers deliver potent spice to the back of the throat, and they have you seeing stars. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up the nugget thing with this.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my bites have been getting smaller and smaller.
I think I'm going to have to join you on that train and only do a bit of a nibble. Oh, there it is. Oh.
If I just keep chewing.
Oh, it just hit me on like the roof of my mouth. Oh, not even on my tongue. Now it's on my tongue. Okay. Oh my god. Man.
Okay. You know, I think the trick is to chew a lot. Nope.
That's coating.
Now I'm dying.
Oh my god. It's coating in like the... Combination is making it worse.
Why aren't you drinking water? I hold the water in my mouth, but it comes back once I swallow it.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was like Matt Pat or something, but they're like, oh, sodas actually work because it's like thicker. And like...
I think they just wanted you to like fail.
I could completely be making that up too. No, yeah.
Loki, I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Mm-hmm. We're starting to get to that level. Yeah, spiciness scale, I'd say we're at like a... That's an 8. That's an 8 right now. Oh my god.
This is homemade ice cream, by the way.
Yo.
Shout out ice cream, Creamy Ninja.
Ninja Creamy. We didn't script any of this, by the way. Maybe I need to start writing some scripts here and there.
Thanks, Ninja, for creaming in this cup.
Thank you, Ninjas of the Night, for creaming so hard. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. How do people keep their cool on the show?
Yo, they be on the show, they be like,
They're
oh.
like, oh wow, that's so spicy. Fuck you. That is crazy. This is good ice cream though. Thank you, Creamy Ninja, for creaming in the pint.
It's like my tongue and my lips still, but it's not my throat.
Right.
They just hurt. It's not even spicy, they're just in pain.
What's hurting me? I'm just not having a good time. Oh my god. Mind you guys, we still have 3 more sauces to go for.
No, but I'm good now, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm like, hold on.
I'm gonna refill the water though.
Yo.
You edit like you taking a bite of the next one and then you like
Spit it out. Yeah. Like the fucking ones where it's like, big Dorito.
What are you talking about?
You've never seen that? You've never seen that where it'll be like, purple Dorito chip? And then they'll go, and then like each bite they have has a cut. You've never seen that? We hope that so far you're liking this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you are, and share it with your friends. That way we can continue doing stupid shit like this. That being said, we are going into our next sauce and our next question, which is the bomb evolution. It's that time. While you may be looking for a distinctive short bottle, this version, created with the makers of Beyond Insanity, is a tastier, all-natural take that's equally harrowing. Harrowing? Harrowing. Careful around the eyes. Thank you, Hot Ones guy.
Careful around the eyes.
Oh my god. Let me...
Yeah.
What is the sexiest thing I do without realizing it?
When you like notice something about me and like enact on it, like that's the sexiest thing alive. Like, I don't know, one time he got me like clay and like these little easels and canvases that like I sort of wanted, but I didn't really say. I just kind of said I wanted to experiment with it, and he like got me like this whole kit for it, and like that is so sexy that like you pick up on like my like what I like who I am really, you know, not just like you see me, you see like everything about me.
Yeah, I try to be a really avid listener and like pay attention, you know. So and like I'm a big gift giver, you know, like second to physical touch. That's like my love language. So like I like every second that she says something and she's like interested in, I'll like jot it down in my head.
I always cry too whenever it happens.
She does, and it makes me feel like so bad, but like, cause I'm like, is it bad? Like, I just fuck up like tremendously, but yeah, I remember I got you a lava lamp for Valentine's Day. And she was like, when I was a kid, I had a lava lamp, and I just want another one for the room. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, why not? I got a pink lava lamp from Spencer's, and I got it to her, and she was like, oh my God. I was like, So you have trauma with lava lamps? You know, it almost slipped my mind that she had brought it up that she wanted one. But then she was like, no, this is great. You know, so, but yeah, it was really sweet. You know?
I'm just like, I'm a big emotional person for sure.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about her.
Oh,
Very
God.
much. Well, let's get into the sauce. I'm taking half bites now, especially after the last one. I did half bite it. But the reason I'm saying that outwardly is because there was a second in my head where I was like, I'm just going to finish that other half. No. Nuh-uh. If you want me to finish the rest of these wings, you better subscribe now. I better see my subscriber count. I don't have
We'll do a
subscribers.
redo where we don't pussy out if we make 1,000 subscribers.
If we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will not only do this challenge again and eat every wing.
We'll full dab.
We'll full dab. We will coat the last dab. And I'll mix
God,
personally.
for only 1,000?
I'm not gonna say like 50,000.
I know. We have no followers yet.
Damn, for 1,000.
Fuck.
And we're gonna. And me personally, if we hit after we hit 1,000 and we do the redo, I have a special surprise that I would do on our next milestone. And it's not my penis. I don't know why she side-eyed me like that, but she was like,
What's the surprise?
I was gonna. I don't even like the flavor.
No, that's the problem.
Oh, oh God.
It's not a good flavor.
Oh, it just hurts. Oh, it just hurts. Fuck.
You know, like that does. Oh. Yeah.
All that does is hurt.
Folks and fellas, we're not gonna have a good time. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Okay. We are back. We still have
Two more.
2 more sauces. We did a little quick Google search for the last one. At least I did, in panic on how to
Get rid of spice.
get rid of spice from the mouth, because that is
Peanut butter.
it's peanut butter. Peanut butter is the answer, but yeah, the spice was terrible. I have emergency Reese's here because, oh my God, that was horrifying.
It feels like you're gonna die. Like, you don't know what to do.
It's just you just go in like full fight or flight mode.
Like,
You know, and like legitimately, I envy the celebrities who are just they'll do the hottest one. Oh wow,
because I would
That's
be running
pretty.
around the stage.
yeah, no, I'll act a fucking fool. You know, they're like, oh wow, that's pretty spicy, huh? Well, thank you for having me. Do they like shit themselves after? That's fucking crazy. How do you?
I can't. They gotta be doing fake shit.
Yeah.
Like, this has gotta be like.
Maybe I'm not cut out for acting. That was my initial passion. I could not act out this fucking hot one shit and go, oh no, it was okay. It wasn't spicy. Haha.
God, someone help us.
It's quite spicy.
So
2 more. This brings us to our very last category. 1 question each for the 2 spiciest of the sauces. After you, my love.
I believe, yeah. How have I changed since we first met? What hasn't changed about me at all?
I think what I think changed and what has changed, it's always been for the better.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can think of mainly would be communication. You know, at first it seemed like sometimes, especially for topics where we were more upset with each other, or, you know, things that was harder to talk about, it would take I wouldn't even know that you were upset with me.
Yeah.
You know, for a bit. Like, I think I can call back to, like, there was a whole week where she had something against me, and I was like, what's going on? And then we talked about it, and I was like, oh, that? Yeah, well, yeah, of course I'll fix that. Or, hey, let me work on that. But since I've been able to be with her and live up to those promises, it's sort of lowered your guard, you know?
Right.
And now you're more frequently and faster to go, hey, I didn't like that. And I really do appreciate it because it helps, you know? We get to talk about things.
Just like normal, you know, like in a
Yeah.
relationship too, to like grow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, communication is key. You want to make sure that if there's anything at all that you can talk about, whether it's big or small, you know, because all the small things will be something bigger later
It
down
won't
the
matter,
line.
yeah. It'll,
you know?
like, just get through it and get over it.
Yeah. Like, if you don't address them, those small little will turn into a big problem, you know? So just nip it in the bud, you know? But yeah. And then the thing that hasn't changed at all has been your personality.
Yeah.
I love your personality. I love your personality since I met you. That's why I've stayed around so long, you know? About, what, like, nearly 6-7 years
Yeah.
now, you know? But yeah, I mean, you're so vibrant, you're so bubbly, you know? You're always very optimistic. I am very much the opposite side of that. I'm a little bit of an asshole sometimes when it comes to that.
I'd be like, honey, cheer up.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, you're depressing me, you know. But yeah, it's nice, you know. You've always maintained that lively spirit, which I've loved so much, and you're just not afraid to be yourself, which is something that I admire about you, you know. Because especially as a kid, I used to be really scared about opening up, about doing things. And I had to force myself out of that. And the way I did it was in, 6th grade, I sent everybody my 3rd grade talent show video.
Oh, yeah.
I sent it to, like, all of my friends and anybody who asked who I didn't know. Because I was like, hey, if I'm going to be embarrassed, I'm going to embarrass myself.
That's so...
Rather than someone find it on their own and embarrass me, you know. But you would have never had to deal with that. You would have been like, guys, you want to see this? And it wouldn't be some, like, mental gymnastics. You'd be like, guys, look at this. Wasn't I so cute? You know?
I'm like, yeah. I'm just like... Because if somebody's going to laugh, then they don't need to be in your life.
Right, you know. And that's a good thing to live by.
Yeah.
Good philosophy. So, what a positive note to bring us into a dire situation, which is sauce number 9, Arbol Scorpion. California fresco sauce is cranking up the heat. Trinidad Moruga scorpion peppers can reach upward of 1 million Scoville units, and combined with earthy arbol chilies, they make this sauce a scorcher. We haven't been doing the Scoville units. I don't think I'm going to start now because this is the second to last sauce, but basically 1 million means holy fucking shiznit. This is crazy. Especially because we started feeling the heat on 5, which was the apple caraway. And to put that in perspective, that's only at 52,000 Scoville. So we are in for a treat on this one.
Over our head.
I'm unwrapping another Reese's so I can at least somewhat, like, go through this. Boom. 2 emergency Reese's.
Can I have
unwrapped. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, of my 2 emergency?
No.
No, you can have, yeah, let me unwrap a second one for you. Let's get in to sauce number 9. It looks bad. It looks bad.
This is not...
Camera 1. Camera 2. This looks like a barbecue chicken nugget. That's all I gotta think about, barbecue. Oh. I feel like a baby in it. No. Jesus Christ.
Like Squidward when he eats the Krabby Patty for the first time.
I got the teeth for it. Okay.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
That was the bigger bite. I think.
Yeah. He did it for real. The flavors aren't good when
No.
they're spicy like this, you know?
No, the flavors
There's
are
no
not good.
flavors, just
It's hot.
Spice.
It's hot. I don't like it. And I'm gonna eat one of my emergency Reese's now.
Hot. You know what? That helps a lot. Anybody who's doing this challenge,
Peanut butter.
yeah. I wish we knew that the last time we just ate that
Yeah.
super hot one because we were crying.
Not at all, boy.
Gross. Ew. Why would you push the water away from me?
I'm sorry.
You just heard the fucking nasty come up of it and you pushed the water away from me. You gonna replay that? You gonna replay? Editor me? Can we get a replay of that?
I'm so. I didn't mean to. I wasn't thinking. Have spice free.
3 ladies had spice brains and they formed a band and were really successful. So,
So we could form a band.
yeah, I think so.
And we'll make $1 million.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Let me apply more peanut to my butt.
Her?
Nope.
Nope. Alright. Alright.
Get a look at that.
Freak. I don't know if the camera picks up on this. I don't think it does, but I feel disheveled. I feel like I look disheveled. Oh. This is the last question. The last sauce. And that would be,
Maybe our last moment.
yeah, brought to you by The Last Dab. So, let me pull the question. Rip the Band-Aid off. Okay, I'll do the one, I accidentally grabbed 2, but I'm going to do the one that's facing me. How would you describe the way I love you to a stranger?
Oh, this is a really cute question. I think I would describe the way you love me is like poetry, you know? It's a dance. You always, you're steadfast and you're confident in the way you love me and you're unwavering. I would also describe it as, you know, like stable and not, like, I don't have to question if you love me or not.
Yeah.
And that's really nice because there's a lot of people in this generation that are ugh.
Yeah.
Dating pool is ugh.
It is. Yeah, no, I want you to know how much I love you because you're the best person that I could ever love and the easiest person that I could have ever loved.
Last kiss before we die.
Yeah, last kiss before the last dab. Okay. Olio, since we pussied out and we did the dab on this, I will go back to the full nugget.
I will not.
So, cheers. God almighty. Okay.
God willing. Godspeed, soldier. Not even touching the palate. I'm just straining it straight to the gut.
I did that one sauce down. I feel it in my nose.
It's in my chest.
Mmm.
On my tongue.
Let's see if I can read this out. Because I forgot to before I die. Last dab experience. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's tradition around here to act an extra dab of this last hot sauce for the final wing.
No.
Made from Pepper X, the Guinness Book of World Records, hottest chili in the world. The last dab experience is just that, a full body experience. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. I feel like
Let me out of the car!
I feel like someone just shot me in the chest and then shanked me. And the knife and the bullet met, and as they're twisting the dagger, it's pushing the bullet deeper into my chest. It is not great. Oh my god. Thank you.
Shout out peanut butter.
Shout out Reese's. You're my favorite candy. If I can find it, boom, there's another photo of me wearing the Reese's hoodie trapped in a tree.
In the tree is funny.
Oh.
Ah. Oh my god.
This makes everything suck. This hurts.
Like, why would they make this? You know, why would they make this and think people would want to eat this?
Everyone seems so cheery on the show. You know? Jesus Christ. Well, that was it. The last stab, the last question, and the last wing that we had for you guys today. So, if you enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share with your friends. Once again, I am your host, Trash Bag Dad, accompanied with
Violet
from Violet's Fantasy, as well as She Dies in the End on Instagram. And stay true to yourselves and stay diving, my dumpster divers.
Lots of love.
Bye-bye.
Literally never seen that before in your life. Okay. Alright.
You're so funny. You've never seen blue Dorito in your life.
You've never seen big Dorito?